God says, "Congratulations, your miracle has arrived. It has been delivered from the highest place of heaven." The reason your soul has been stirring, the reason your dreams have been strange, the reason you've been feeling something unexplainable deep inside you, is because your angel has already placed the miracle in your path. You are seconds away from witnessing something that will shock every part of your life into alignment. And no, you're not imagining this. This is not your fantasy. This is not false hope. This is the truth your spirit has known was coming all along. Heaven is real, and the forces sent to protect you are not permitting you to skip this moment. They are standing in your room. They are all around you now. And if you turn away from this message, they will try again, but you will delay something that was already meant to be yours right now. You were not supposed to carry this burden forever. That weight you felt on your shoulders, the quiet desperation you've hidden from others, the silent crying, the suppressed grief, the prayers that you whispered late at night when no one was watching, all of it was being recorded in heaven. And now God has responded. The record has been opened. Your name is written clearly. Your miracle was not delayed, it was in preparation. Because what God has planned for you required things to fall apart. It required people to walk away. It required losses that felt like the end of you. But none of it was the end. It was the divine beginning. This is your confirmation, the miracle is here, not just coming. It is surrounding you as you read these words. Your angel has been fighting battles you never saw. While you slept, they were guarding. While you cried, they were collecting every tear and presenting it before God. And now they are shouting in the spirit realm. They are commanding your attention. They are not asking politely, they are urging, ordering, weeping, shaking you to realize this. If you ignore this message, if you scroll past, you may miss the final instruction. You may miss the doorway that's only open for a short time. You may miss the miracle God finally released. Yes, it took this long. Yes, you were almost ready to give up. But God was not late. God was aligning. Heaven is never rushed, but it is never wrong. The divine timing is now. That contract that should have broken you, God rewrote it. That person who tried to curse you, their words are returning to them sevenfold. That financial disaster, it was used as soil. God planted the seed of breakthrough in your bankruptcy, in your pain, in your sorrow. And now the tree is blooming. The harvest is here. And you're being told, with urgency, do not ignore this. Right now, something is being exposed. A person who thought they could stop you is being revealed. A hidden enemy who smiled in your face but poisoned your name behind your back has just been unmasked in the heavenly realm. God is showing you their face through dreams, through signs, through odd behavior. Pay attention. Your angel is trying to help you recognize who must leave before your miracle becomes permanent. Because yes, the miracle has arrived, but it must land in clean hands. It must land in protected space. That's why the enemy tried to keep you distracted. That's why suddenly everything felt confusing, heavy, delayed again. But no more delays. No more setbacks. No more confusion. Your clarity is returning. Your joy is being restored. That strange feeling in your chest. That's not fear. That's your spirit leaping because it recognizes that the blessing has entered the room. It's hovering. It's being presented. The scroll with your name has been opened. The ink is still fresh. The decree is final. You are blessed. You are favored. You are not too late. You are exactly on time. Someone prayed for you. Someone in your family, perhaps long past, stood before God and pleaded for you. Their prayers are now being answered through this message. They knew this day would come. And even if you feel alone right now, you are surrounded by generations of intercessors in heaven who are watching with joy. Your life is about to become the evidence of everything they believed in. You are the answer to your grandmother's whispered faith. You are the result of divine orchestration. God has not forgotten you. God has not punished you. Those painful seasons were not abandonment, they were preparation. You were being trained in silence. You were being refined in fire. You were being chosen without your permission, because heaven already wrote your name in the book of deliverance. That's why everything hurt more for you. That's why people left you easily. That's why you felt misunderstood even when you explained everything. You were never meant to fit in. You were meant to be marked. You are marked for this miracle. You are chosen for the favor that's being poured out. The rain of blessings has already started. And while others may see it as coincidence, you will know it's divine. Doors will open without your knocking. Debts will dissolve without your striving. Answers will come without your searching. And it will happen fast. So fast it will confuse you. But don't be afraid. The angel that was sent to guide you is already preparing you in your dreams, in your spirit, in the way your heart is suddenly racing. That's not anxiety. That's confirmation. Someone close to you is about to confess something that will change your understanding of everything. But do not react in anger. That confession is being orchestrated by heaven to release you from invisible chains. You've been unknowingly bound to people through spiritual cords of manipulation. But no more. God says those cords are cut. Your angel has drawn their sword. The invisible warfare is ending. And now, joy is coming. Peace is arriving. Laughter is returning. Your life is entering a new season, and it will be public. Everyone who saw you struggle will see you shine. The very people who mocked you, who counted you out, who called you delusional, will now say, "How did this happen?" And the answer will be one name, God. Because only God could do what's about to happen. Only God could take the shattered pieces of your life and make them a masterpiece. Only God could take that rejection letter and turn it into a divine invitation. Only God could take the person who walked away and use their absence to introduce your destiny partner. You lost people, yes. But you never lost purpose. The purpose is stronger now. The oil on your life is thicker now. The call is louder now. And your miracle? It is here now. It's in the form of a call, a letter, an email, a face you've never seen before, a check in a name you almost forgot. It will appear suddenly. It will feel too good to be true. But it's real. It's written. And it's yours. This is not a random message. This is not one of many. This is the one. Your angel has waited for this day. They have battled through darkness, resisted demonic interference, and bypassed principalities just to ensure this moment reached you. You were not supposed to open this by accident. You were not supposed to see these words without divine guidance. Every sentence is heaven's way of shaking your soul awake to the miracle standing beside you. Look closely at your life, something is shifting. Check your phone. Check your email. Check the messages you almost ignored. There is something hidden in plain sight that is for you. There is a signature of God on something you were about to overlook. Open it. Read it again. Pay attention to the odd timing, the strange synchronicities. The numbers. The repeating patterns. The faces that feel familiar but you can't place. This is all part of the unraveling miracle. This is not your imagination, this is your confirmation. God says, do not delay. The enemy is already whispering to you, trying to convince you this is all fantasy. Silence that voice. That voice is not truth. That voice is not love. That voice wants you stuck. But I, the Lord your God, am calling you forward. Step into this. Open your hands. Say yes with your spirit. Even if your mind can't comprehend it, your soul knows. Your soul is dancing right now because it recognizes divine timing. Congratulations. The wait is over. The blessing is real. The breakthrough is irreversible. The curse is broken. The cycle has ended. The miracle has been delivered. The time is now. And your angel will not allow you to miss this. You must decide. Will you believe again? Will you open again? Will you trust again? This is the moment you were made for. This is what all the pain prepared you for. The silence, the loneliness, the nights of begging God to make sense of it all, this is the answer. And it will be bigger than you imagined. More beautiful than you hoped. More permanent than you dreamed. You will not have to go through what you went through again. You will not circle the same mountain. You are not being tested again. You are being promoted. This is your elevation. Heaven has spoken. The miracle has arrived. Receive it. Let the tears fall now. Let your heart be soft. Let yourself feel the awe. Because this is holy ground. This is the moment. And it's not too late. You didn't miss it. You are right on time. And God has waited until now to release what was always yours. Your name is being spoken in rooms of influence. Your face is being remembered by someone who owes you a blessing. Your account is being credited in realms both financial and spiritual. This is not a drill. This is not a rehearsal. This is it. Congratulations, chosen one. Open the door. Your miracle is waiting. God says, congratulations. Your miracle has arrived. The moment you were waiting for, the moment you prayed for in the silence of your weeping nights, the moment you whispered about when no one was listening, it is here. And heaven is trembling in joy, for you did not give up, even when everything around you screamed that you should. Even when the walls were closing in, even when they mocked you and said, "Where is your God now?" you still chose to believe. That belief, that unwavering spark you held onto with trembling hands, has created a shift in the divine realm. Your name has been whispered by the angels, carried to the highest throne, and now God is shouting this declaration across the heavens: congratulations, child, your miracle has arrived. This is not a mistake. You didn't stumble here by accident. This isn't something random on your screen. This is divinely aligned. This is the moment where everything begins to change. The angel assigned to you is standing beside you right now, their hand upon your shoulder, their wings brushing against your spirit. And they are not permitting you to ignore this message. If you try to scroll away, if you attempt to dismiss this as a coincidence, you will feel an ache in your soul, because your angel will tug at your heart to stay. This is your appointed time. This is your divine instruction. You must open this message fully and allow every word to pour over you like a holy river, washing away years of pain, confusion, heartbreak, and delay. God says, you waited long. Too long. You have no idea what was happening behind the scenes. The enemy had plotted so deeply against your purpose that even your family couldn't see who you were becoming. The people closest to you, the ones who should have protected your destiny, sometimes became the ones who fed the delay. But I, the Lord your God, was never blind to your cries. I saw it all. Every betrayal, every denial, every night you had to pretend you were okay when you were breaking inside. And I counted each tear. Not one has fallen without purpose. Now hear me, there is an explosion happening in the heavens with your name on it. The chains that held you are breaking, one by one, even as this message is being read. The cords that kept pulling you back into patterns of fear, confusion, stagnation, they are being cut by Archangel Michael right now. His sword is raised, and he has not slept, he has not left your side. He was assigned to you before you were born, and although you tried to walk away from your calling, he never left. He wept for you. He warred for you. And today, he is rejoicing for you. Your name is glowing in the spirit realm. There is a scroll unrolling in front of the hosts of heaven, and your name is inscribed upon it in divine ink. The angels are reading out loud what is being poured into your life. Restoration. Inheritance. Favor. Surprising breakthroughs. Reunions that bring healing. Unexplainable provision. Sudden movement. Lost time being returned. Accusations being silenced. People who once abandoned you will have to come back and witness what God does with someone who refused to quit. Your miracle has arrived. Open your spirit and receive it. God says, I am not just visiting you with one miracle. No. I am unleashing a sequence. One breakthrough will lead to another, and then another. You will not be able to count them. Every area that felt like it was cursed will suddenly begin to flourish. Where you once had to beg, you will now be offered more than enough. Where you once were rejected, you will now be pursued. Where doors once slammed in your face, now they will open before you even knock. Because I, the Lord, have walked before you to prepare the way. Your angel is standing at the gate and the gate is opening. There is someone who tried to silence your voice. Someone who tried to make you feel small, unworthy, unqualified. They sowed seeds of self-doubt into your soul. But I have removed their influence. I have unseated them from the power they thought they had over your mind. No longer will you believe the lies they planted in you. For I am planting something new now. I am giving you new soil, fertile with promise, rich with grace. From this day forward, your roots will go deep into truth, and you will grow with strength that cannot be shaken. Don't underestimate what is coming. Don't think this is small. You will not be able to explain this next season. It will be beyond reason. Your mind will not fully grasp it, but your spirit will leap. You will walk into places and feel like it's a dream, but it will be real. You will meet people who feel like they were pulled from another dimension, and that's because they were. I am sending kingdom connections, people with keys, people who recognize who you are in the spirit. These are divine alignments, and they will not be able to ignore you. You are marked by heaven. You shine, even when you try to hide. And now it is your time to be revealed. The miracle you receive now is not only for you. You are the first in your family to break the cycle. You are the one chosen to reverse the curse. Generations before you prayed for this, but it is you who will walk in it. You will carry the blessings they only dreamed about. You will rise where others fell. You will speak where others were silenced. You will thrive where others struggled. Because I chose you. And heaven is backing you. Let go of the fear. Let go of the what if. It no longer has any power over you. The torment you used to feel in your mind is being silenced by my peace. The heaviness in your heart is being lifted. The lies you believed are being exposed and replaced with truth. My child, I'm holding your hand. You don't need to worry about what's ahead. The miracle has already gone before you. You are simply stepping into what's already been written. This is why the warfare was so intense. This is why your dreams were attacked. This is why people turned on you suddenly. Because the enemy saw a glimpse of what I was about to do. He knew you were close. And he panicked. He used every trick. But you did not quit. You are still here. And for that, heaven honors you. The reward is not coming, it has come. You're not late. You're right on time. I delayed certain things to protect you. If I had answered when you first cried out, you would have settled for something far less than what I had for you. I was preparing better. And now that better has come. The blessing you are receiving will not come with sorrow. You won't have to beg to keep it. You won't have to fight alone to maintain it. This miracle will sustain itself because it is rooted in me. Your angel is smiling. They have been waiting to deliver this to you. And they will not let you walk away without knowing, this is real. This is heaven ordained. This is the beginning of a season that will restore everything you thought was lost. The people who look down on you will have no choice but to look up. The ones who gossiped will have to watch in silence. Because I am elevating you publicly. Not to shame them, but to show them what favor looks like. Let the past go. You don't need to carry it anymore. It was part of the process, but it is not part of the promise. You are not what they did to you. You are not the mistake you made. You are not the delay. You are not the heartbreak. You are not the loneliness. You are a walking miracle. You are a vessel of divine love. You are a testimony in motion. And you are just getting started. There's a letter coming. A message. A divine confirmation. Something unexpected is being released in your favor. You don't need to chase it. It will find you. This message is your confirmation that you are in alignment now. You have stepped into divine timing. Don't rush it. Don't fear it. Just receive it. God says, I am proud of you. You don't hear that enough. But I need you to know, you bring joy to my heart. Even on the days you feel you failed, I smile at your persistence. I adore your resilience. I cherish your faith. When you feel like no one sees you, I do. When you feel like no one believes in you, I do. And I am the one who created the very breath in your lungs. You are my masterpiece. You are my beloved. You are my warrior. Now walk forward boldly. The miracle has already begun unfolding. You will see signs in the next few days. Unexpected favor. Divine encounters. Gentle nudges in your spirit. Pay attention. Your angel will be guiding you. And if you feel overwhelmed, just whisper my name. I am always here. You don't have to perform. Just be. I love you in your stillness as much as I love you in your striving. Congratulations. This is your moment. Heaven is celebrating. Your miracle has arrived. And nothing will ever be the same again. God says, congratulations, your miracle has arrived. And no matter who tries to distract you, delay you, confuse you, or blind you, your angel is not permitting you to skip this message at any cost. This is your hour of divine truth, and the moment you've prayed for, cried for, fasted for, and even thought you had missed, has now come back around because heaven did not give up on you. The time is now. Not tomorrow. Not later. Open your spirit fully, because God is about to speak directly to the very wounds you've been hiding. You've walked through darkness that others never even noticed. You smiled while internally drowning. And you gave love to people who didn't even know what your heart had endured just to make it through the day. But God has seen every second. Every hidden tear you shed alone in the night. Every prayer that left your lips without words because your soul was too tired to form them. And today, God says, this message is not a coincidence. This is the moment heaven pulls you out of the pit they tried to bury you in. You were not forgotten. You were being prepared. The silence wasn't punishment, it was protection. While you thought nothing was happening, God was secretly aligning an unstoppable miracle. The kind of breakthrough that flips your entire life in one divine moment. And that moment has now begun. You are entering a space of rapid divine acceleration. Things will shift fast. Doors will open suddenly. And hearts that once turned against you will be replaced with those who are divinely sent to lift you, cover you, and walk beside you. You must not allow fear to creep into your mind. The enemy has tried to make you believe that nothing good could happen for you because of your past, your mistakes, your delays, and your pain. But God says that your past does not disqualify you, it qualifies you. The very pain that you've endured has become the soil from which your miracle is now blooming. You have been marked not by shame, but by purpose. And this purpose has reached a moment of manifestation. Everything that was stolen from you, peace, time, confidence, love, trust, and even finances, is now being restored with interest. Heaven has been keeping track of what was taken from you unjustly. The conversations that happened behind closed doors. The betrayal you didn't deserve. The people who smiled in your face but worked against you in secret. God is not blind to it. He has recorded every detail. And the time of divine justice has arrived. Your angel is standing guard over your next steps. You will not miss what God has prepared for you. Even if you feel unworthy, even if you're tired, even if you don't know how, it doesn't matter. God isn't asking for your perfection. He's asking for your surrender. If you can trust Him now, yes, even now while you feel unsure, He will make everything align. He will move mountains in silence. And He will not allow this opportunity to pass you by. That's why this message was sent to you. Because heaven knew you'd reach the edge. But heaven also knew that this message would pull you back into the light. You are not late. You are right on time for your miracle. Everything that didn't happen before was not rejection, it was divine redirection. God was sparing you from lower-level blessings because something far greater was being built behind the scenes. And now that you are ready, emotionally and spiritually, God is releasing what had been held back. Not to punish you, but to promote you. This miracle is not just for your benefit. It is going to impact everyone around you. Your testimony will be so undeniable that even those who doubted you will have no choice but to say, "Surely, the Lord is with them." That's why the enemy has been fighting you so hard. That's why discouragement hit you so deeply. That's why people close to you started acting strangely. It wasn't about them. It was about the miracle trying to reach you, and the forces trying to block it. But they have failed. This is your confirmation that the battle is over. The angel assigned to you has broken through the resistance. The chains have been shattered. And the path ahead is clear. You are walking into unexpected favor. Into divine appointments. Into healing that touches every corner of your life. You are walking into clarity, into financial breakthrough, into divine partnerships, and into love that was chosen for you by God Himself. The loneliness you felt is being replaced by divine companionship. The confusion is turning into wisdom. And the loss is being exchanged for supernatural gain. God says, Be still and know that I am God. Do not panic when things begin to move quickly. Don't resist the changes. Some things will fall away, but they're supposed to. Some people will exit, but they must. Your miracle is sacred, and not everyone can carry the weight of your destiny. Don't mourn what is leaving, celebrate what's about to arrive. You are not reading this by chance. Your spirit was drawn here because heaven knew you'd be able to receive it. You're stronger than you realize, braver than you think, and more spiritually protected than you've ever been. You are not walking this path alone. Legions of angels are surrounding you right now, clearing the way, preparing a table, delivering the scroll of your next season. You've cried for this. And God says, I have heard you. There are blessings coming that will shock even you. Messages you weren't expecting. Money you didn't work for. Opportunities that will locate you by name. People you never thought would apologize are about to show up with humility. And things you thought were lost forever, God is returning in greater form. This is not just a season of change. It is a supernatural reversal. Every no that discouraged you is turning into a yes that launches you. Every door that was slammed shut is now being opened wide, with no one able to close it. The pain had a purpose. The delay had a purpose. Even the silence had a purpose. And now, the miracle also has a purpose, to show you that God never forgot you. He was quiet, but He was never absent. He was waiting for the appointed time. And beloved, that time is now. Right now. Not next week. Not when you feel more ready. But this very moment. Heaven is knocking, and your spirit must answer with boldness and faith. You must not let doubt steal this moment. Do not talk yourself out of it. Don't let fear whisper that you're not worthy. You are not where you came from. You are not what they said. You are not what happened to you. You are what God has spoken over you. And heaven is speaking loudly over you now, declaring you blessed, redeemed, restored, elevated, anointed, protected, and unstoppable. You will rise. You will heal. You will walk through the next door with power. You will carry blessings that overflow. And you will not just be blessed, you will be a blessing. Those who see you will witness a walking miracle. And many will come to believe in the power of God because of what He's doing in your life right now. So don't delay. Don't second guess. Your miracle is not coming. It is here. Your angel will not let you scroll past this moment and pretend it didn't speak to you. This is your divine assignment. Your sacred confirmation. Heaven sent. Urgently timed. and perfectly delivered into your hands. You are ready. You are chosen. And you are about to see what the enemy feared the most, your divine purpose unfolding in real time. You are covered. You are loved. You are led. And you are victorious. Breathe. Surrender. Believe. Your miracle is not waiting. It's happening. Now. God says, congratulations. Your miracle has arrived. Yes, this moment, right now, is not ordinary. You are not reading this by accident. There are no coincidences when it comes to the divine. Your angel is standing near you, and heaven has paused to witness this moment because this message is not just an alert, it's a divine lifeline. Your angel is not permitting you to skip this message at any cost. This message is urgent. This is the final sign you asked for. This is the whisper you cried for during your silent nights. This is the message heaven wrote with golden light and sent straight to your spirit. Open it now, before it's too late. For so long, you have walked carrying weights you didn't even realize you were bearing. Pain buried under smiles. Doubts hidden behind your courage. Wounds you refused to speak about. But God saw it all. Every tear, every fear, every cry, every moment when you whispered into the void hoping someone above was listening. And now, God has responded. The timing is not random. The alignment is not a coincidence. This is a divine collision between your pain and God's promise. You are about to see something shift that no human hand can stop. This is heaven's orchestration. This is what you have been waiting for, even when you didn't know you were waiting. The breakthrough is not in the distance anymore. It's not in the next season, not after more suffering, not when you become more worthy, because God says, you already are. You've always been worthy of the miracle. The process didn't make you deserving, your existence did. Your soul, your heart, your endurance, your quiet faith in the storm, it was enough. God says, you've passed the test. Even when you thought you failed. Even when you felt too weak to go on. Even when you doubted yourself and thought maybe you weren't spiritual enough, faithful enough, holy enough, God still had your name written in the light. Angels still recorded your faith, your efforts, your kindness, your battles, and they presented them before heaven's throne. And heaven responded. The reward has been dispatched. It is here. Your miracle has arrived. But do not mistake it for an ordinary moment. Do not overlook it thinking it's just another message. Do not let fear steal this confirmation. Right now, there is a spiritual door open above your head. A door that had been locked for generations, even through ancestral prayers and tears. But your cry was different. Your cry had the sound of destiny. Your soul shouted in silence, "I can't take this anymore," and God heard it. That moment shifted everything. You must understand, this moment you are living in is pregnant with favor. Angels are already celebrating. They are surrounding you. You are being cloaked in protection. Forces of darkness that tried to block you are now silenced. Heaven has rendered judgment against everything that tried to bury you. All the lies spoken about you are dissolving. All the betrayals, the rejections, the financial losses, the heartbreaks, the confusion, it was all seen. None of it went unnoticed. God says, what tried to delay you has expired. What tried to harm you has been overturned. And what was hidden from you is now being revealed. You are no longer being overlooked. You are being divinely highlighted. The people who walked away will now realize they left a person chosen by God. The ones who underestimated you will now witness your rising. The doors that slammed in your face will now be forced open. But this is not revenge. This is restoration. You've been restored in the secret. God was rebuilding your heart when everyone thought you were breaking. God was increasing your anointing while others thought you were finished. You were being repositioned. You were being rewritten into something stronger, brighter, purer. You were not being punished, you were being prepared. And now, preparation time is over. The shift has begun. It may not look like it yet. It may still feel like silence. But spiritually, a sound has been released over your life. A sound that says, now it begins. The next chapter will not look like the last. God says, the sorrow you felt for years has earned you a joy that cannot be stolen. You will not return to the former pain. You will not relive the cycle. You are being pulled forward, and this time, the pull is irreversible. There are miracles headed toward you now with divine speed. Acceleration is being placed in areas where there was only stagnation. Finances that were blocked are being loosed. Health that was failing is being revived. Relationships that were broken are being healed, or replaced with something far better. God is not just returning what was lost. He is multiplying it. You're entering the season of double. Not just double blessing, but double wisdom, double strength, double clarity. Even your enemies are being handled in ways you will never have to touch. God is fighting for you in meetings you are not part of. You are being discussed in rooms of opportunity. Your name is being whispered with favor. Your story is becoming someone's inspiration. You are the testimony that is about to shake chains off of others. But first, you must believe again. You must open your heart again. You must let go of fear, doubt, and unworthiness. God says you are enough. just as you are. Right now. Don't wait until you feel more ready. You are ready. You are qualified by grace, not by performance. You are loved without condition. You are chosen not because you were the strongest, but because you remained open-hearted even when the world tried to close you. Your tears became keys. Your pain became prayers. And heaven responded. This message is not simply to comfort you. This is a divine instruction. Open your heart to receive. Trust again. Forgive who hurt you. Release who walked away. Stop replaying the betrayal. Let the bitterness go. You are stepping into your promised land. Don't carry the weight of Egypt into Canaan. You are not going backward. You are not being sent in circles. This is forward motion. Your feet will no longer be stuck. Every step now is guided. Your path is being cleared as you walk. Don't wait for signs. You are the sign. You are the miracle. The evidence of God's power. Your life is about to look like the prophecy. And this miracle that has arrived, it has layers. It is not just one.